Good morning, QBs. Today we are doing the DMZ tour, which is the demilitarized zone. It's the zone between South Korea and North Korea. So basically, it's the border, but it's not the actual border. It's near the border, the area where civilians can actually visit and learn about the whole partition of Korea. Korea was one country before the Second World War, and then the partition happened, and the country was split between South and North. So this is the closest you can go to the border, and it's a whole tour, and it's nice learning about the history of the country.
It's the southern boundary line. Southern boundary line. The inside of the southern boundary line, the one village you can see. This is belong to South Korean village. They're near the border.
We woke up at 5 a.m. today for this tour.
Now it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, now it's 8 o'clock, but like we had to travel from Seoul to this area, which was like a 2 hour bus ride. Totally worth it. So this train track marks the spot for the train that used to run from south to north before the partition, but of course after the partition it was split into two countries, so it was cut off. So the train track ends here. Earlier it used to go all the way to North Korea. So when the partition of Korea happened, around 10 million people were separated from their families. And as of today, 2023, 21 times both the governments have arranged for the families to meet each other. The last meeting happened in 2018 and the first one happened in 1985. And this monument here marks the event where the estranged families that got separated meet each other. This is the Freedom Bridge. Back in 1953, around 12,773 prisoners of war came back from North Korea to South Korea via this wooden bridge. You see this steam engine? This was used to transport war materials during the war. And then it was destroyed. You see all these holes on it? These are bullet marks when it was attacked and destroyed. But the government's preserved it now. But it's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah,
Discovering how this was like one nation. And it was split into two. I feel there is this sadness in this tour because we have a tour guide and everything that she says, every time she talks about families that were separated, I feel really bad.
She said that when the program was televised, where the North and the South families which were separated, they met here, she cried a lot. I'm sure she was a kid back then.
I
She said
know.
she cried a lot when she saw it on TV.
It's so sad, right? Like the way civilians get affected because of these things.
Yeah.
There
she
is
said that
some
now
sadness here. Is it only in my heart? Or are you feeling it too?
there is. It doesn't feel nice. I mean, one fine day, you didn't choose to get separated with your family. You were just separated.
We were just separated. Whoa. This is crazy. You can actually walk and discover. They've mapped the whole DMZ area here. That's a military base, QBs.
This kind of military base.
So we couldn't record that because our phones were taken away and put in lockers. But so apparently North Korea made 4 tunnels. At least four of them have been discovered by South Korea. We went inside one just now.
We went in the third tunnel.
In the third tunnel. I have the information here. The height and width is enough for 30,000 fully armed North Korean soldiers to pass through and enter South Korea within an hour. Imagine. And it was discovered by chance apparently during an excavation that was being carried out by the South Korean soldiers. This is the rooftop observatory. That's North Korea. That establishment. You see this water body, the reservoir, everything on the north of that is North Korea. And this here is South Korea. So that's the South Korean flag. And I'm just gonna pan to the left to show you the North Korean flag. I'm showing this to you via the binoculars which are here for the tourists. So it's a very difficult shot. Yep, got it. And everything on the other side, beyond this flag, is North Korea. The whole village, there's this propaganda village over there. The farming, you can see everything from here. I should click a picture here of myself. A selfie with North Korea. We're now at the Unification Village main supermarket in case you want to have coffee or eat something. It's all part of the tour, I mean. That looks like ginseng, but it also looks like a sea monster. Pringles?
And this is a Korean snack.
Did you get orange Pringles because you're wearing orange?
Training.
I also want a Korean snack.
Have this wasabi crabs.
I can't understand what's written. Huh? Wasabi crabs. Are you getting ice cream?
Yeah.
What's
It's
this?
a cookie ice cream.
Cookie ice cream.
It's like we're going for a picnic.
Let's try the crab snacks then. How do I open it if I'm vlogging? They're not real crabs. They're crab flavored crispies. Wasabi. It's like any other wasabi crispy. When you travel, never buy or eat things that you'll get in your own country. Because when you're traveling, it should be all about the local experience. Things that locals eat, different things. That's when you remember the experience. So I'm trying all sorts of things here. All exotic things. Biscuit ice cream. I'm just gonna steal it. So now we are leaving. Huh?
That's my ice cream.
I ate it. I took the chips also. We've come for lunch before we head home. I usually always spill. This has to be a record. I can never gauge. Cheers. That's my meal. Mongolian pork, some steamed rice, and some Coke Zero. That's perfect. That's all I need. What have you ordered?
Chow mein.
Chow mein? Cheers. Super crispy. These are rice crackers.
You like it?
Yes.
My recommendation.
Your recommendation is always perfect. I don't think I've ever not liked anything that you've recommended. Shrimp is here. And it's huge, by the way. It's sweet chili sauce. Thank you for watching. I had so much fun today. I hope you all had fun watching my vlog. Cherry, say bye to cubies. Cherry, 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 Cherry. Cherry's looking out of the window. I'm back home now. I'll see you in my next vlog. I love you all. Bye. Take care.